Everyone said AI is replacing 3D artists. So today, I decided to give Claude complete control of Blender.
No manual rigging, no hidden fixes, just one challenge. Rig this character.
At first, I thought Claude was about to prove everyone wrong.
But then, something happened that completely changed my opinion. Hey everyone, I'm Imran and welcome to Imran 3D AI Hub. Today isn't a tutorial, it's a real AI experiment. I want to find out one simple thing. Can Claude actually understand a Blender character, or is it simply great at writing code? Let's find out. Let's combination to basic recipe putting this title hai.
Here's the character we'll be testing today. It's a simple monkey model. Nothing has been prepared in advance. Claude is connected directly to Blender through the API. That means it can inspect the scene, generate Python code, and control Blender on its own. But before asking it to rig anything, I wanted to know whether it actually understood the scene. So I gave Claude one very simple instruction. Don't change anything, just analyze the entire scene and tell me what you understand. I wanted to see whether it could identify the objects, understand the hierarchy, and build a mental map of the character before touching anything. Honestly, I wasn't expecting results this good. Claude correctly identified the objects, the collections, the hierarchy, and even described the structure of the scene surprisingly well. At this point, I started thinking, maybe this experiment is actually going to work. Now comes the real test. Scene analysis is one thing. Building a production quality character rig is something completely different. So I gave Claude one challenge. Create a Pixar-style rig for this character. No manual help. Let's see what happens. Claude immediately started generating Python code, organizing files, creating a clean folder structure, and following the workflow exactly as instructed. From a programming perspective, everything looked incredibly organized. I honestly thought this was going to be a success, but then I looked at the rig and everything changed. The tail was completely misplaced. Some bones were positioned where they simply didn't belong. The overall anatomy was incorrect. This wasn't just a small mistake. The entire rig had broken down. This is where things get really interesting. Claude isn't bad at coding. In fact, its code is surprisingly good. The real limitation isn't programming, it's understanding anatomy. Claude can read Blender data. It can access APIs. It knows object names, but it doesn't naturally understand a character the way a human artist does. It doesn't automatically know where the elbow should be, where the tail begins, or how a production rig should actually fit the mesh. So, does this mean AI can't rig characters? Not at all. It simply needs better guidance. One possible workflow is creating Vertex Groups for important body parts. Elbow, knee, neck, fingers, tail. Once those regions are clearly labelled, Claude has meaningful information instead of random geometry. At that point, it could place bones much more accurately, and it may even be able to automate weight painting afterwards, or how a production rig should actually fit the mesh. This experiment taught me something important. AI doesn't replace artistic judgment, it accelerates repetitive work. Human artists still make the creative decisions. AI simply becomes a powerful assistant. But now, I'm curious. What happens if we give Claude exactly the information it's missing? In the next experiment, I'll create proper Vertex groups, guide Claude with semantic labels, and test whether it can finally build a production quality rig. That experiment might completely change this workflow. So now it's your turn. Should I continue this experiment using Vertex Groups to guide Claude? Or should I build the rig manually? and compare the results side by side? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this experiment, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next AI experiment.